So I think the worst loss that I've ever experienced in my life might have been with my grandfather. Um, he was about 15 years ago. But to be honest, I would say that I was sad that I wouldn't be able to see him again, and I did cry, but I wouldn't really consider it something that I would feel like real grief from. He was quite old. He was well into his 90s, and he had been kind of slowly declining over several years. So I think there was a lot of time to kind of cope with the idea and come to grips with it that he was, his time was limited. Um, you know, I don't know if I should feel guilty about that or not, but um, I was more or less able to go on with my day-to-day life. But I did miss him. Um, I think part of the reason again was that he was just his death was kind of expected and anticipated, and he was a great man, and I miss him a lot. He was just a lot of fun to be around and talk with, and I think that's what I miss most about him. Um, I kind of feel like since I've worked in healthcare for a while and mostly with elderly, I've become kind of very hard to the idea of like end of life death. You know, I kind of look at it like your presentation said, where it's just a part of living. Um, but I can see, like an unexpected death of someone very close or very young that still has their life ahead of them, and I could see where people could get grief stricken from something like that. I mean, I can't imagine the pain that I would suffer from losing my wife or my daughter, just being like suddenly taken away from me like that. Um, so, thank you very much.